BRI, better known as the Belt and Road Initiative. The BRI is a global infrastructure development strategy designed and developed by China to invest in nearly 70 countries. Through the BRI, the Chinese government invests in building ports, roads, bridges, dams, power stations, railroads and whatnot. The Chinese calls this the BRI, the Americans on the other hand call this the debt trap diplomacy. So what is this debt trap diplomacy and what are the implications on countries like Sri Lanka? In this edition of Money9 Jhatpat, we will unravel what this is about. According to the Americans, China's lending practices are considered as a debt trap diplomacy, a term made popular during the Trump administration. How does this debt trap diplomacy work? When a richer country lends to poorer countries which are rich in resources and strategically placed, the former overwhelms the latter with debts that are not sustainable. Once that happens, the poorer countries are forced to give up their strategic assets or given to political leverage. Now, if you have been watching the news closely, Sri Lanka is battling a severe economic crisis with spiraling inflation and depleting foreign reserves. Fabian Bossart, president of the think tank Center of Political and Foreign Affairs, said in a media report that BRI caused the Sri Lankan government to collapse. Reports also said that China has refused any concession in debt repayment. The total debt to China stands at $8 billion, which is 1/6 of Sri Lanka's debt. In addition to that, foreign reserves are dwindling as its construction projects with Chinese loans are not making money. China has refused to reschedule its debts. Similarly, Pakistan and Nepal too are facing the same crisis. Pakistan, which is facing a political turmoil, is also facing an economic one. Pakistan's BRI also stands at $27.3 billion. Nepal, on the other hand, has not started off even a single BRI project due to various constraints and finalization of project implementation. About 40 countries that have been showered with benevolence have got their rug pulled underneath the feet. Among them are Laos, Zambia and Kyrgyzstan. The notion of debt trap diplomacy came in the late 1950s when China started investing in African countries, as the West always saw Africa as a charity case, whereas Africa on the other hand wanted to do business and trade. This facilitated China sweeping them away with some sweet business deals. We hope you find this content useful.